Solana leads Layer 1 token gains as Bitcoin crosses $38,000. Crypto market capitalization rose 2.3% in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin broke above the $38,000 level in Asian morning hours on Wednesday as hopes around a spot exchange-traded fund approval were revived earlier this week. And traditional market watchers expected rate cuts. Solana's SOL tokens led gains among Layer 1, or base, blockchains, jumping some 8% in the past 24 hours to reverse losses from the past week. Avalanche's AVAX bumped 6.6%, while Cardano's ADA and Tron's TRX rose over 5%. The CoinDesk Market Index, a broad-based index that tracks the crypto market, rose over 2.5%. Bitcoin momentum started to rise late Tuesday as Federal Reserve Governor Chris Waller said recent data suggested a slowdown in the economy and continuing moderation in inflation showed current policies were in the right spot. Waller also said that if inflation were to continue to decline, there's a good argument to be made for rate cuts within a few months. Interest rate decisions have the tendency to move markets. Higher rates usually mean risk assets such as stocks and cryptocurrencies take a hit as investors could take profits and invest in bonds. Philippine security regulator warns Binance is operating without a license. The regulator is also seeking to have the platform blocked in the country. The Philippine Securities and Exchange Commission is warning users in the country that it may soon block access to Binance as the exchange is operating without a license in the country. In a notice, the regulator said that Binance is not authorized to sell or offer securities to the public. The regulator also said Binance is actively promoting crypto trading to Filipinos on social media, an offense in the country that may have criminal liability for the promoter. Those who act as salesmen, brokers, dealers or agents, representatives, promoters, recruiters, influencers, endorsers, and enablers of Binance in selling or convincing people to invest in its platform within the Philippines, even through online means, may be held criminally liable under Section 28 of the Securities Regulation Code, it said in the notice, warning of fines of 5 million Philippine pesos or up to 21 years in jail. The regulator is also seeking the assistance of the National Telecommunications Commission to block Binance in the country, and it has ordered Google and Meta to block local ads from Binance. Dogecoin-funded Spacex DOGE-1 moon mission gets a step closer to launch. DOGE-1 is a cube satellite that will orbit the moon and broadcast a video feed. A planned moon mission funded by Dogecoin took a step closer to launch following a key regulatory approval from the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, which forms a precursor to the final Federal Communications Commission license. The DOGE-1 satellite is being developed by space technology firm Geometric Energy Corporation, which announced the project in May 2021. The satellite will be launched aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. The National Telecommunications and Information Administration approved DOGE-1 X-band 0083EX-CN 2022 on. Confirmed Samuel Reed, CEO of Geometric Energy Corporation, in an X post. We have yet to get the FCC license grant which will address X-band and S-band. A miniature screen on the DOGE-1 satellite will display advertisements, images and logos, which will subsequently be broadcast to the Earth. DOGE-1 was the first satellite launched to be paid for its entirety in Doge tokens. The launch of DOGE-1 was first announced by SpaceX founder Elon Musk in 2021 as a rideshare aboard a collaborative rocket launch between Intuitive Machines and NASA, the U.S. space program. However, that has been repeatedly postponed by Intuitive Machines launch provider SpaceX, which in turn postponed DOGE-1's planned launch from 2022 to the now targeted January 2024. DOGE-1 is one of the 2 Dogecoin-related missions planned in the coming months. BNB Chain's BNB developers look to more than double speed in new roadmap. The roadmap paves the way for heightened performance for the Layer 2 blockchain developed by BNB Chain. The roadmap for BNB paves the way for heightened performance for the Layer 2 blockchain developed by BNB Chain. BNB's transaction count crossed the 20 million mark last week. BNB Chain developers are looking to more than double the transaction speed and network fees by 90% as part of a new technical roadmap for Layer 2 network BNB. A representative shared with CoinDesk over email. The increase will take processing to 10,000 transactions per second from around 4,000 and cut the cost to $0.0005 within 6 months, according to the plan. The first fee cut, to $0.001 from $0.005, is scheduled for December 4. The network is based on Optimism's OP stack. The targeted speed would place BNB among the fastest Layer 2 networks, with popular offshoot Arbitrum capable of a claimed 40,000 TPS. A Layer 2 network is an off-chain system built on top of a base, or Layer 1, blockchain. The OP stack is the set of software that powers Optimism, an Ethereum Layer 2 blockchain, that developers can use to create their own networks. The number of users on BNB has climbed steadily since its September release. Transactions reached a record 5.4 million last week, taking lifetime transactions to over 20 million. It has recorded a peak of 645 minting transactions per second. The developers say they expect BNB's gas limit per block to double to 200 million per second. The gas limit is the maximum price a user is willing to pay when sending a transaction. Higher limits can help speed up transactional processing during times of high demand. Terra's USTC gains 300% as Bitcoin-focused comeback plan, Binance Perpetuals listing fuel speculative frenzy. USTC and LUNC tokens are remnants of the collapsed Terra ecosystem that some community members remained committed to revive. Terra Classic USD gained 300% in a week as plans of a Bitcoin-backed revamp plan and a Binance perpetual contract listing unleashed a speculative frenzy. USTC and LUNC underpin the Terra ecosystem, which collapsed last May. Terra Classic USD and its sister token Terra Luna Classic, remnants of the blown-up Terra blockchain, skyrocketed this week. Fueled by a new Binance Perpetuals contract listing and the emergence of a Bitcoin-focused revamp and airdrop plan. LUNC is up roughly 60% this week, including a nearly 20% rise over the past 24 hours, CoinDesk data shows. USTC, meanwhile, has almost quadrupled in price. For perspective, the USTC rally has only brought the price to 5 cents versus its original price peg of $1. The gains occurred as Binance, which remains the world's largest crypto exchange despite its regulatory issues, on Monday started offering perpetual contracts for USTC with up to 50x leverage. Increasing anticipation of a USTC revamp plan that would use Bitcoin as a foundation perhaps also fueled the rally. Bitcoin-focused payment project Mint Cash recently outlined a vision for a successor of Terra's failed stablecoin, this time being collateralized by BTC to mint tokens. The developer team also revealed a few days ago that they are working on an airdrop plan for USTC and LUNC holders. The recent developments unleashed a speculative frenzy around the token. Trading volume with USTC has exploded in the last few days, peaking at times above $1 billion in 24-hour activity, dwarfing the less than $10 million average earlier this month, CoinGecko data shows. That's all, subscribe to the channel and see you soon.